welcome to Extra DLC. Today we're going to be taking a look at Mothergunship. First off, as always, we're going to go ahead and look at the option section. Starting off with controls, we have the mount sensitivity, X, Y, move smoothing, and inverted Y axis, but no key bindings. I'm a little bit disappointed not to see that. Let's go ahead and go back. Audio, all the audio seems to be at 1, so that's like 100%, and then you can point it down to 60%, 50, blah 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 blah. I like the fact that you can control every aspect of the volume, voice, music, weapons, effects, UI. Everything does seem to be able to be changed. Graphics, it has the normal affair of things, going with windowed, borderless, full screen. You can limit the frame rate if you really want to. Screen tearing and stuff like that. Your gamma, your FOV, the total biscuit slider is here already. That brings the game to a full 10 out of 10, right? Motion blur, it can be turned off and on. I prefer mine to be off. VSync, of course. You've got your normal filtering, you've got your anti-aliasing, you got your dynamic resolution. That seems to be new. Lens flares is an interesting thing to see here. I'm glad to see that they've given you more options rather than less. Tactic, effect, material, everything can be edited and changed. So 10 out of 10 on that. Gameplay, we got 3 things. This feels a little bit like it could have been put somewhere else, but you know what? That's I would say the options are a full-fledged, pretty good overall what they have to offer you. As you can see here, co-op is currently not available on launch, but it will be available in August, which I think is. I'm glad that they're supporting the game and they're going to make co-op a thing. Co-op is definitely something that more games do need for a co-op, like an experience. It takes a single-player experience and makes it a little bit better. I always like when games give you a little bit more options rather than take them away. Let's go ahead and load up the game. I've played the game for about an hour. This is not a review, but rather a first impressions of what I see. So far, basically, my impression of this game so far has been an Unreal Tournament kind of style. In terms of speed, it's a very Twitch shooter, very fast kind of shooter. So we're going to go into the little menu area. So how this game works is really, it's mission by mission. So this is the main mission here, the number 4, and then you can use side missions to get bonuses. So for example, if you need extra materials or things like that, you can go to one of these side missions. So we're going to go ahead and do the Gunrunner mission over here, the one with the little bullet. And you basically you get a layout of what weapons you're going to have available to you. I say weapons, but I rather mean parts. We're going to skip that just real quick. Launch the mission. So it's got a Twitch shooter kind of environment, but it's got a Borderlines kind of humor in the dialogue. So we're in the game now. Well, let's go ahead and show you how the gun mechanic works. So you don't get guns, you build them. So, for example, I'm going to take this connector 2 sides, right? It has 2 slots. Okay, maybe not, because that is not going to work. So let's escape. Didn't realize that's more of an addition. Let's remove this. A 2 side, yes. So let's put on the 3 box. There we go. Much better. So we're gonna put a barrel on. We're gonna put this rocket launcher, and then we can add on this extra add-on that will give me extra crit. So I've just crafted my first, the gun inside here. But while you're playing the mission, you are gonna find other pieces to make other guns. Now your main attack, your first attack is always going to be like some sort of punch, which is actually not useless. It's actually worth having around for that close combat. Here's some bad guys. Rocket launcher is making short work of them. But as you can see, the game is very fast paced. It's not like the traditional military shooters that you get today. Oh, that is a barrel that we need to explode. So if you look at the top left there, you will have two types of currency. You will have the gems, which are experience points, and the gold coins. And the gold coins can be used to buy weapons inside the stage. So we're going to go to the second room here. There's no ammo pickups. There's no running out of ammo. How it works is the two bars on the left and right hand side, they are, in essence, your ammo energy. So if I start spamming this like crazy, it's not fast enough for me to be able to ruin it just yet. But it recharges over time. So you're never going to be in a fight with, you know, no ammo. You're never going to be stuck trying to figure out how to deal with a certain situation. Clear these guys out real fast. What I also enjoy is this game's got multi-jumping. It's got like double jump, triple jumps, and you can upgrade your character so you can actually get more jumps as you play along. Come on. Just almost. Right now, just because I've got just the rocket launcher, it's a little bit tough. Come on. You see there, I just used the double jump just across the stage in a very fast kind of manner. What I'm surprised is this game doesn't have like some sort of PvE mode. I mean, I'm not angry that it doesn't. It's you definitely have a full array of multiplayer games that you can do that PvP kind of experience. But this game, oh boy. Now we're in a challenge room. We have to kill 5 enemies within 25 seconds. Which should be short work with our rocket launcher here. There you go. Quick work. Pickups. Oh. Come on. Almost there. Hoping that I can get to a shop real quick so I can show you the more guns rather than just the rocket launcher. We do have about 6 coins, which should get us a fair amount of array of guns. Oh Jesus. But you can see that the game is really based off of that kind of Twitch, kind of Unreal or Quake kind of mechanic where it's just really, really fast. It's not slow by any stretch of the imagination. It's like a lot of dodging, moving around. You cannot stop. I also like the amount of colors and things that are happening on the screen right now. Full energy. One of the pickups you can get here is just to recharge your energy real quick. Oh! Alright. Bonus stage. So at the end of every section, you will get a little stats of how you're doing so far. We've killed 87 enemies, blah blah blah. But that's, like I said, that's a nice little touch to this. Now for the story, it's a generic. I find the story is very generic. It's basically aliens have invaded Earth, and you're in charge of fighting them. And there you go. Actually, now the bar is starting to go down. You can see the bar is now down. I have no ammo, and it starts to recharge right away. Now you'll notice that these pickups here, they actually give me temporary boosts. Now I have up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 jumps at the top right. Again, making myself more mobile, making myself more of, be able to dodge certain attacks and things like that. Very helpful when you're taking out, say, a big boss or something. Because, of course, this game has bosses and things like that. One of the very first bosses is very reminiscent of Ocarina of Time. I would say that, like, this game has a lot of things going for it that we haven't seen in a lot of video games lately. I appreciate the fact that we're running around like doing all sorts of crazy shenanigans. That's the best way to put it. Lots and lots of crazy shenanigans that just hasn't been in the game industry in quite a while. I feel like a lot of games are now just a cookie cutter of each other's games. Here we go. This is a shop. We're going to go ahead and kill all the bad guys and go into that shop. And we'll explore that a little bit. Just have to kill these bad guys. Be able to actually get some new guns. Okay, I'm going to just punch these guys right in the gizzards. Come on. There we go. Says we still can't get in, which means that there's some bad guys around. Don't know where. Hello, bad guys? Go up here. Interesting. Usually you can go in after you beat all the bad guys. Apparently we're not going to go see that that area just yet. Oh. Wait a second. One of those games where sometimes I think there's like secrets or something I have to look at. Oh, there we go. Found him. From the bad guy. Sneaky. Now that should be unlocked. There we go. So take a look. Let's take a look. Quick look at what we can buy here. So the prices are usually pretty cheap. We're just gonna buy everything. You know what? We got enough coins. We're gonna buy everything we can. And let's go ahead and make some crazy guns here. Yeah. All right. So let's build our second gun. The new gun craft. So let's get the maximum connector. Let's get the 3 on up in here, and then what we can do actually, we can take that same one and make a 2 connector. So now we have 2 barrels that we can load up. So let's go ahead and load this up with rotate this, rotate the part. There you go. So we got the ripsaw from Unreal, and now we also have a shotgun on the same gun. So we're gonna go ahead and go back. Actually. Yeah, you know what? We're good. Back. Perfect. Finish the gun. And now the gun, that gun we just built has the chainsaw attachment and a shotgun on it. So I have my close range and my long range taken care of by one gun. Ah. Trying to get onto that. A little bit difficult. There we go. Let's go through here. This is totally not a self-destruct button, and we went ahead and passed level. So now that we've passed that level, we actually unlock these guns for these parts for further missions. And then we just got an extra level. Perfect. So let's go ahead and go to the back level. We're gonna go explore the main, staging area. So not only do we have the coins, if we don't spend all the coins, we actually keep them for later purchases inside of here. But I'll show that in a second. I'm going to show you how the upgrade system works. So basically you have 3 categories: max health, movement speeds, and starter jumps. And you can put points into certain things. So let's say I want to go faster. Boom. We have now 3 points. I've now used them all. I've put an extra 25% of how fast I can go. I mean, it's a normal caveat, like the jumpings is how many, like those double jumps that you get, or triple jumps, or quad jumps, or, how many more jumps you get in a single boost. Max health, movement speed. Pretty self-explanatory.
We have our own crafting bench on board. Use it to experiment with your gun parts and try that.
It's because we gotta give those aliens some sort of chance.
No, it's because of the weight limits and our infiltration torpedoes.
It's basically the it's got the same kind of humor as Borderlands, or So these are all the parts that you collected, and you can actually bring them on certain missions. All the barrels I have, again, same color. Grays are basic, blues are a little bit more higher class. And there's also a little part right over here. You go over here, it's not 100% obvious, but if you go over here, there is another shop where you can actually buy parts. So if you wanted, to buy, let's say, this rocket launcher, which is like super rare. Like it's 2,400 coins. If you wanted like the mini rocket, I could just go ahead and click that, buy it, and add it to my parts. Let's go out of here. So the ultimate question is, do I think this game is worth it? I believe it's at $24 right now, $25. I think it's worth it. I definitely think that it is a game. Okay, let's do a main mission while I'm talking about this.
To this ship. Destroy the ship, and we'll be able to locate the mother gunship.
Parts. I definitely want. Let's get the 3-line. Rapid blaster, and then let's go ahead and get that crit chance. All right, launch mission.
So, this cloaking thing, do we know where it is on the ship?
I can't pinpoint that. You'll have to search for it if you want to destroy it.
Nonsense! Just blow up the whole ship. We know how to do that. Find the self-destruct button, recruit.
I can't think of any reason why that wouldn't work.
You can see like the voice acting is really good in this game. Like, I was a little bit quiet just so that you guys can hear that, and it's just a. This feels like very well polished and just very good for the price point of like under $40. Oh, that's good. So I've just equipped the double blaster, which is one of my favorite guns in the game. I mean, I have 1 coin, so let's go ahead and buy something I really want. Heavy rockets, 5-socket, energy stream. I can't buy. I'm gonna buy that just so I have an extra part, another rail system I can put more guns onto later.
It's a shame, really. That cloaking device was probably one impressive sight. Probably the most impressive set piece ever made for robotic alien architecture, I bet. And we'll destroy it without ever even seeing it. Kind of a shame, isn't it? Oh well.
Yeah, I like how the game sets up about how like you're never gonna see it, which you know you're gonna see it. Like it's very like, oh yeah, you'll never see it. Yeah, of course you're gonna see it. It's like I said, it's this is just a fun little romp. Like really, I cannot wait for August where the multiplayer is gonna come out. I think this is a game that is going to be like Dead Cells or like a modern classic almost, where this definitely throws back to early 2000s and the days of, you know, moving fast, shooting quick. You know, if you want to get your health back, you don't sit behind some corner. You actually have to go out and find some health back. This is definitely a throwback to the older style of games, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Like it's something that, you know, the barrage of military shooters that we've had lately, this is definitely something that is a quick sweep of breath air. It's not a terrible game. I think this is going to be a fun experience for anybody who's looking to survive X seconds. So we can't die for 40 seconds. I think we can do that. I mean, this is just the first impressions, and really, this is not something that you should take as a review, but rather something that it looks to be good. This is basically when the plate comes out from the kitchen. This looks like a tasty morsel that you should really look into, picking up. There we go, got the challenge done. We definitely need something a little bit more power than this. Now, the ships are getting a little bit more tougher. Hopefully I can get a shop soon, although I don't have that much gold yet. I only have 3 gold. Come on. Oh. Another challenge room. There you go. Got 3 extra coins, so that brings up to 6. I don't think I can actually kill that thing. Thing on up there. Nope, can't kill it. Go down then. I'm trying to avoid the rockets. Oh! Okay, we're good. Okay, we got another extra jump. As terms of what kind of system you're going to need, I mean, I have an i7, like, within the 4K series. I've got an R9 390, so it's, you know, I wouldn't say I've got a monster system. And of course, I'm also recording this with OBS and stuff like that. And I'm getting, you know, I'm getting full frames and stuff like that. I'm getting the full, you know, 60 frames. Ooh. Environmental damage. I also like the fact that it tells you the threat of every single stage. Come on. As I say that, the game is now chugging along a little bit there. There we go. Oops. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I hope you enjoyed this little look into the game. Overall soundtrack is perfectly acceptable for what it is. Graphics are, again, perfect acceptable. This is kind of like what I've been wanting for a long time to see. It's just something that's a little. I don't need a full-fledged, you know, campaign mode with super complicated mechanics and all sorts of stuff. This is the very essence of a run and shoot. And we're dead.
Remember to avoid dying.
Good point. We should avoid dying. But again, I hope that you guys enjoyed the first look at Mother Gunship. It's going to be on Steam. It's releasing on all platforms, PS4, Xbox One, as well as PC, of course. For about $25, I can think of worse ways you can spend your money. Remember to go ahead and click on that follow button, as well as push that like button. And we will see you next time.